It's a nice exterior door. But if you want to lock it, well, there is no way to lock it.
You do not need a home inspection on new construction. You don't. Really.
Little crack in the slab.
No biggie. What's the worst could happen with that? Well, the house can keep on moving, and then you might have to pay some thousands, get your foundation, stabilized or something, but that ain't nothing, that's just money.
These stains have a broken window in the dining room. This is gonna have to get replaced. Missing a cover at one of the bathroom exhaust fans coming out the side of the house.
Housing has gotten crazy, and as somebody who is looking to build up his own house, because you look around, a lot of older homes, they ain't right. The new homes, they ain't right. So what do? You just pray about it and hope that something works out for you. But at the end of the day, we're going to take a look at these new construction homes, because I hear they are not built the same way that they used to be. So let's take a look at a couple videos that'll show us exactly what people are saying.
Another day, another home inspection. Brand new 2024 townhome. Let's get to it. Now this chandelier is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but how are you gonna let the cables get all tangled up like that? Come on. Really? Let's test the disposal. There's something in there. Fancy.
That seems so extra though.
Very nice. Another hidden dishwasher. And she's giving me an error code. Great. I gotta be real careful when they slide that oven back. Don't wanna scratch the wood floors. Oh, we've got our anti-tip bracket down there. That's good to see. Just gotta make sure that that leg is seated upright, not bent like that. It's a nice vanity. Oh, James Martin, wow. I have no idea who that is. But I like it. I like the wallpaper. Even the light fixture in here is pretty cool. Nice.
Boy, no way. Look, I'm going to tell you like this. It's already expensive enough to afford a house. You already got to spend a lot of money. The interest rates are higher than they used to be when COVID was around. So you're looking at prices compared to what you could afford back then to what you can afford now is crazy. So now on top of that, you get all this money. You buy this big $1.2 million home from what I've seen. And this is the results you get. More money don't mean more better. Maybe more stress because you're investing more into it out of your pockets. And then you have to worry about whether or not you're going to be house poor after that. If, in fact, you find a good deal you like and you decide to do it just because you're tired of renting, because renting is just about the same price as buying. But then you realize that once you had to fix all that, it may not be that much better. You just never really know. But let's continue.
Okay, I was saying the vanity's nice, but
And it's sliding.
not that nice. Come on, people. By the way, this place is $1.2 million, and I mean, come on. The paint, the attention to detail or lack thereof. I mean, come on. The worst is when I see paint that's running down, where they just let the paint run on the next couple coats and you can just see it running down like that. Oh man. The carpenter here though, they did a good job. Look at this wall here. That is nice.
That is impressive.
I'm a big fan of that. It's just the painter. Whoever finished the carpenter's work didn't really care. It's a nice exterior door. But if you want to lock it, well, there is no way to lock it. Because the lock just spins freely while nothing engages. Even when this...
You know what's interesting about that, though? I seen somewhere where it was like this scam going around where people were getting their new houses, they were moving in. Next thing they know, they leave and go somewhere, come back. People have robbed them because they back doors, then locked. Similar to what you just saw. I don't think it was the same scenario, but it was something that was very, very similar. Very sketch.
It's 2025. There ain't gonna be nothing wrong with new construction.
Let's take a look.
He ain't even made it inside the house yet. That ain't right.
What is this? Oh, another one. New construction. Wow.
Now that's one of the sounds you try to avoid when you get a new house. And whoever this builder is, whoever they got contract to come out there, they just love nails. They got nails in extra places for no reason. Imagine you got your kids or you running out there and then next thing you know, on an old nail, cut your leg. Now you got to make sure that you got a up-to-date tetanus shot and that you don't get sick. What is up with this house? And there are a lot of houses that are out there that are just messed up. But let's continue though. Let's see what we got here. I can't stand that sound. Is that cricket? Snake wall.
We got power. It just don't work.
Oh, shipping already. That's another snake wall.
They forgot a little piece of trim.
Snake finish.
There is no way to turn this light on. Coming out of the master.
Man, these builders gotta be ashamed of themselves for what they doing to these houses, man. The thing about it, a lot of people don't realize until you actually get to researching and looking, you realize that it's important to have your inspectors. A lot of people are like, it's new. We don't need a home inspection. You don't need a pre-drywall inspection. You don't need, and I didn't even realize this before I really got deep into watching these type of videos, that you can get 3 phases of inspections. And I don't know, it may be more than that, but I know you can get one like before they lay down the slab or whatever kind of structural foundation you're going to use. You can get another one before they put up the wall, they put up the drywall, and then you get another one, which is what most people know of course, is when it's actually done and about livable. So make sure that you at least get 2 of those. I know when we build, I'm going to make sure I get at least 2 of those, if not all 3. If it's in the budget, in the pocket, I'm going to get them all just to be on the safe side. So either way, I know it's at least okay. I know something is better. And the thing about it, you have to sometimes watch who you get to inspect your home. Some inspectors can miss some things. I have read horror stories on that as well. But let's continue to see what else they're going to show and tell us today.
You do not, listen, you do not need a home inspection on new construction. You don't. Really.
Little crack in the slab.
No biggie. What's the worst could happen with that? Well, the house can keep on moving, and then you might have to pay some thousands, get your foundation, stabilize or something, but that ain't nothing. That's just money. What? Why y'all be tripping? That just means your window is compromised, which means the seal is broken, which means you probably need a new window. No biggie. No biggie. You could have saved on the home inspection. No biggie. So yeah, you don't need a home inspection, but hey, somebody gonna pay for it. Somebody gonna pay. That right.
Look, I seen a lot of his videos, a lot. One of the first home inspectors I've seen while I've been scrolling on the internet and stuff. He's a funny fella. Let's keep rocking.
First inspection of 2025. Just got back from vacation. How's my house today? I'll let y'all decide. All right, well, let's start on the outside. Windows could be sealed up a lot better, in my opinion. Bunch of spots missing caulking. Same with the garage door. Looks good up there. And then they just ran out of caulk, I guess. Same with this side. Okay, they again attempted to seal up the electrical panel and I guess just ran out at the top. That one's not great either. Why even try?
What is that even doing?
You may not like all this water,
oh,
but
I
the
hate that
mosquitoes
sound, man.
will.
In your yard.
Fence is broken.
It was a dog.
And right there too. That's broken. That's big enough for a rodent to gain access.
Oh yeah, all kind of rats, man.
Well, got the sprinklers going. Zone 3 is on. No spray heads are popping up. And the reason why is because we have a underground leak, so there's no pressure making it to the heads.
Another snake wall? Man. 2025 is the year of the snake wall, man. Another snake wall. Plenty. That damn snake. It's ridiculous.
Could be worse.
New construction. If you're thinking about not getting a home inspection, just type in home inspection, new construction on YouTube or any platform, whatever you're watching, and just binge watch those videos. Get the money, get a home inspection. You talking about paying now versus paying even more later. But let's keep rocking.
Look, I cannot tell you who the builder is, but I can tell you that I have become quite the regular in this community. And every time I'm in this community, I am finding a significant number of structural
That intro reminds me of somebody. I can't think of his name right now, but I watch him all the time. Let's keep going.
defects when I get in the attic.
Looks like this guy got the boot. How long have you guys had the house?
Like a week.
A week. Okay. And you did not have an inspection before you purchased the
No.
home? Okay. Is there a reason why you didn't have an inspection? You think you needed one?
I
or-
mean, because it's new build, so we've never really done one.
You gotta get that inspection. The thing about it though, until you really go deep into the rabbit hole, you don't really know. You think new, you think is nothing wrong, but it's not any different from, say, a new car. You get a brand new car, a lot of times those have defects. Why? You're actually in all honesty, the test driver, so you can ride that car around. Then it's a recall. Someone right. They testing out new technology. And in this case, they testing out new workers who they can pay a little bit less to do the work in that house, more than likely, so they can make even more money. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is sometimes you can have a great builder. All right? Let's not act and pretend that every builder is bad. But the thing about it is sometimes you need extra eyes in order to see what you may have missed. And a lot of times they can go through the motions because they're used to doing this and this, especially when you got spec homes and stuff, people building these things so fast. They may have missed something. They may have the best intentions, but they might have just missed a little something. But a lot of these videos that you see on here aren't a little something. They're like huge problems, but let's keep going.
Okay. And pretty typical and common to have hairline cracks in the slab. There's a little bit of crazing going on right here.
And so then how did you get my information?
Because I think locals know you.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You
people,
know,
especially in this
so,
neighborhood. I'm in this
yeah,
neighborhood all
exactly.
the time.
So
Ugh.
You
That
can tell
just
they did not
don't
even
sound
tighten
good.
or secure the strap, so we know it's going to come right off. Missing gusset plate down below, missing
Beer.
gusset plate up top, and a damaged gusset plate connection down below right there. Not really sure why we have so many structural issues, but I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Two more missing
They will
gusset plates
never
over
know.
here, so missing at the top, missing on the bottom. Should look like that. No, not like that. Like that.
Another one.
And oh so close, but these truss connections are improper, so the webs are not connected to the gusset plate, and neither is that one. And you can tell that is what it is supposed to look like there, and 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 there. But
That was before the buzz kicked in good. The buzz started to kick in some once they got toward the
correct
back.
right here and there.
That's what
and
it
missing
was.
gusset plate at the gable end, so missing at the top right there. But it is connected down at the bottom, but if you follow it all the way up, it's missing. At the supply vents at the interior of the home, this is the master bedroom, so there is cooled or conditioned air there. This is the master bathroom. There is no conditioned or cool air at this vent, also none at the master closet, so nothing there. And if I go to the toilet area, there's also no cooled air coming out of this vent either.
Look, I can.
Boy, y'all gonna bun up. If it get hot too, y'all better bun up. Man, ain't no way. That's why you get an inspection. People think new and think they don't need it. If you paying all that money for a house, and most of these new houses, people don't build houses for $200,000 and below. If you get a house and it's $200,000 below, you probably got a mobile home. And I ain't got no problem with a mobile home. I stayed in one for many years. Had some of my best memories in a mobile home. But what I'm saying is, houses are expensive. So take some money and get that inspection. 2 phases at least, if not all 3. And educate me, maybe it's more, I don't know. I just know you can get the one when you lay it down, when you put the walls up before you fill them in, and then when it's actually built. Educate me if it's more. But we do got more. And when I say more, more just sadness, man. Let's keep going.
Builder just unlocked the house for me. He said, don't be too hard on us. I said, okay, let's see what we find on this new construction. Tile covers not flashed or capped. And another one, nice little hole in the roof. Just can't figure it out, but something doesn't look right here. And like everyone, low nails everywhere. Like every other fence, this one's got some damage in it too. Little crack in the foundation. Comes out
hold
about
on.
3/16 of an inch. Water is turned on in the house, but nothing comes out here. We have water here though. This entire section of flooring all squeaks when you walk on it. General rule of thumb, if the drywall is in the garage, it does not matter. Garage man door.
Ooh. Stuff gonna be walking all up under there. I stay in an older house now, and the biggest problem with cracks and things everywhere, stuff gonna be walking all up in your house. Spider on the bed. Well, how the spider walking through the front door? Like, hello, I'm here. I saw light, and I came to where the light was. Especially it happened mainland night. You in the bed, you wake up in the morning, something in your living room just crawling. Spider, ants, bugs, roly-poly, little bugs. All because they didn't put the whole thing down. Ain't seal it right. Keep going.
Missing the outlet trim. Threshold trim not installed. And what would a bathroom be without a scratch towel bar? Some sluter right here that's sharp enough to cut you. Some dents and dings all around your tub. And some caulking missing. Little tiny cracks in the window frame. When clients ask if they should get their new build inspected, send them this video.
You better do it. You better do it. And I still hadn't came across something that I really looked at and was like, everything we saw so far hadn't been right, hadn't been good. But I've seen some show enough bad stuff. I'm gonna run across it on this channel at some point in time. But I think we got time for one more of them. Let's see what we got here.
Final walkthrough inspection. House is selling for about $900,000. It's around 4,200 square feet. Let's check it out.
It's a nice house.
Always like to pop open some of the floor registers, make sure they got the ductwork nice and tight. This one is partially disconnected, and we're losing some of the air below the floor. We're in one of the guest bathrooms.
I usually like my vents in the ceiling instead of at the bottom. But is it a huge difference? I need to research that. I don't know. Comment down below. Y'all educate me.
Bathrooms, and we're missing a little piece of trim next to the bathtub. Have some damage at one of the interior doors.
How do you read
Once
it?
we walked into the house, we noticed there was some water sitting on the kitchen counter, which is right below this area. So we're running some water and we'll see if anything leaks. So coming back downstairs, we did wipe up the water that we seen originally, but it looks like the puddle is...
Imagine not getting an inspection. You walk in your house and you see. You get up in the morning, say they moved in that house. You get up in the morning, you take your shower, you smelling good, you're happy. I got my new house. I'll take my first shower. It's great. Let me make me some food before, either you go to your job or before you lay down and go to bed. You walk in your kitchen and boom. Is water in the kitchen. And sometimes before you even notice something like that, all that, you got to replace that whole wall. Mildew, all kind of stuff in there. It's just bad. It's just bad. Look, we're running next to that stove.
back, and it looks like water is leaking down from behind the cabinet. So we do have something leaking behind the wall. Pulling out the infrared camera, we can see that the main drain stack is coming down behind this wall. So something's damaged and leaking behind there, possibly even one of the screws for the cabinets that penetrated that pipe. Looks like somebody spilled some paint on the front porch and never cleaned it up.
It wasn't clean.
Also left some
Rusty.
nails here, which gave us some nice little rusty stains. Have a broken window in the dining room. This is going to have to get replaced. Missing a cover at one of the bathroom exhaust fans coming out the side of the house. House has a little stone veneer going around the bottom, and we do have a damaged stone. And then also some mortar that needs to be touched up. Kind of hard to see, but it looks like they did not paint the trim behind the downspouts. Have another damaged stone at the veneer. This is below the basement exterior door. Have some cracked concrete. Kind of hard to tell, but we do have a large gap below the threshold. And then they left a
I got
ton
basement.
of construction
That makes
debris
sense.
down in this stairwell that needs to get cleared out. Final walkthrough inspection.
Whatever you do, as somebody who's planning on having a house built in the near future, get an inspector. Just do it. Fork up the money. It's going to be, I don't care whether you trust the person or not. It don't matter. Get an inspector. A lot of times they can see things that you ain't going to be able to see. Don't just trust your own eyes. They're going to know what to look for. They had the equipment to do whatever they need to do. A lot of people ain't trying to get up on roofs. And I'm talking about yourself. I get up on the roof, but I might not even know what to look for up there. I don't build houses. I don't inspect them. I don't know what to look for. Get somebody who know what they doing. And if you build or recommend somebody, think twice. Think twice before you say okay, because they probably buddy maybe. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody who don't know the builder, or get somebody who, don't have some type of, relationship like that with the builder. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, let me know what y'all think about new construction in 2025. A lot of people believe that older homes are just built better, maintained better than what we see today. And I think a lot of that is, even though we have new technology, new ways of building houses, probably better ways to like do it, especially electronically and stuff like that, but like wiring and all that. But at the end of the day, a lot of these houses are put up so fast. They don't have that same touch and care properly, but let me know what you think down below.